Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mystic channel. This is Jabobo and I'm gonna do some technical analysis for you, some overview of what we've seen in the market on a few coins and what we might expect to see going forward. So as you can see here, we had a nice gain. This is a large candle here, so we overshot my projection quite a bit. I think I'm gonna go ahead and move this 5 point up to just below this 5,000 kind of, well, yeah, right about there. And then I'm expecting we should see this correction, but with this new price action, it'll probably look a bit more like this. All right, and so yeah, we should see a correction about like this. We may not go down all the way, but I'm going to project that we will, because that's just the trend line that we have been following for a while. Our volume profile here is looking pretty strong, holding us above these levels very nicely. Let's see if we can move this around a little bit. Yeah, so there's really not much to say here. Unless we kind of already broke above this little new channel forming, but obviously we're already pulling back in. So I see this as kind of staying in this channel. Let's go ahead and add a trend line here. Yeah. So yeah, this looks like the channel that we are forming. So for the foreseeable future, we should be staying within this upwards channel, unless we significantly break below that. But as you see here, we have this secondary support line holding us above, as that was confirmed when we dipped out here, and that trend line supported us and brought us back up into this channel and gave us this final 5 count on our impulse wave. Excuse me. So since we have completed a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse wave, we should be getting a nice ABC correction wave. I guess I've already said this. So yeah, that's about it for Bitcoin. Not too much going on. I haven't charted Ether yet. See, I've got nothing on Ether, so I've just been looking at it, but yeah, not really charting it right now. So I'm not going to talk about that yet. If anybody's interested, let me know. Litecoin, kind of a similar situation. Let's turn that off. So So yeah, this latest move completed our 5-wave. I'll go ahead and adjust this 5-wave up here. So that tells us we are going to be looking for a ABC correction wave coming on Litecoin. So let's go ahead and add that in. Probably come down below that this other trend line developing there. Probably come back up to about that trend line and then back down to the bottom of our channel. That should get us to about mid-April for Litecoin. So mid-April, looking at about $66. Actually, that would probably be about 65 by most other charts. Let's see. So yeah, nice little nice correction back down there. Assuming that we start to see that confirmed, I will start looking at putting in probably another impulse wave. Seems to be our pattern, or impulse correction in the current trend, which is a very common pattern. So we're kind of waiting for that to break before we look at other possibilities. Litecoin is getting a very nice curve up on the 200-day average and the 50-day average, closing in a little bit. Still waiting to see a nice bullish crossover, or that 200 over the 50-day. Not happening, and has been a long time. Well, doesn't want to go that far. Been a long time since we crossed over the other way, so definitely still waiting and watching for that. That's about it for Litecoin. Really not much to say. We are high above this volume profile, so there is a likelihood for some more downward price action. We might see a longer term correction play out, but we'll have to just see if we break below and out of this channel before we worry about that. But right now, short, at least in the next few weeks, we're looking for this pullback on Litecoin. Let's take a look at Tron. So Tron is a little interesting. We're in this descending wedge for a while. We broke out of it with this impulse wave here, but it appears that this impulse wave has failed and broke down. So right now I'm just waiting to see what this does. I'm not really sure, since this didn't play out, where this is going to go. This could pop off and come back up here and just keep going along, or we could see a more corrective pattern forming. So not really sure, but based on the action in the rest of the market, I'm expecting this to pop back off. This might just be a fluke of people running out of Tron to get into BTC. Hard to say at this point. We did have this nice crossover, so we are still looking for some upward price action, but we are also sitting below this massive volume profile at this level. So unless we can get up above that sometime soon, I'd be cautious here. So yeah, just watching this, waiting to see what happens. Let's look at VeChain. VeChain, kind of similar. I was expecting a correction wave, and this happened, sort of, but we've popped off a lot higher here. So we might be looking at something else like that, or yeah, I'm not really sure here, because we this last impulse wave, we popped out of here. So, and this is charted a little differently. I have a longer term impulse wave, and as you can see, there is a within this 5 count on this large wave, there is a 5-point impulse wave within that, fractalized within that. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the correction wave fractalized within the larger Elliott wave here, one, or A, B, C. Anyway, little Elliott wave funness. Yeah, I'm a little confused, or a little unsure what VeChain's doing here. So that's what I'm looking at, but I'm not real positive on that. I could look at AGI. It's a similar case. Not quite sure what's going on here. We're in a different point, but well, actually, here we're looking to be right on target with my current projections. We're looking at just the 1-2 of a 5-point impulse. This is not looking quite right. Probably looking for something more like that-ish. This volume profile is a little disconcerting, as we are sitting below this mass, which could hold some resistance to us going back up. But like I said, with current market action, we could see that happen as BTC pulls back. This could very well pop off. IOTA, in a similar boat as VeChain and Tron. We were finishing this correction wave, which we basically did. We started pulling up, and we sunk down. So the nice thing about this on IOTA is that this very well could be our 1 count of a new wave. So here I'm going to go ahead and put in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse wave. So 1, 2, 3, wait, that's not right. Yeah, let's try that again. So 1, 2, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that looks to be what we're looking at. It might start to look a little bit different than that, but this is a rough outline. As this progresses, we will correct that, make some adjustments. And our last one, let's look at ontology. Last one that I've been following. And this one is playing right along with the projections. We've got this correction wave finishing and putting us right on target to start moving into this new impulse wave. Our volume profile is supporting us pretty well at these levels, but we are starting to get a little bit weak. But all in all, looking pretty good, although we are in this little gap here. So there is a strong possibility for dipping down further. But with this dip from today's market action and this huge pull, huge push back up, are holding pretty strong that this should start going the other way. But as always, nothing is certain and anything is possible in crypto. Well, that is our show for today. I hope this was informative. Nothing too crazy, nothing too extensive to say about this. Everyone's pretty excited about today's movement, but if you've been following along with my channel, you know that we have been expecting this move. Well, to those who have been following me pre this channel, no, we've been expecting it since way back here, but since I started making videos, you would have known that we were looking for this back here on the Ides of March, and we have now reached this mark. Well, the mark was down here, but we went all the way up here. So that is it. Be watching out for this pullback over the next week or so, and get ready to go higher, because that's most likely what I see happening. If something major changes, especially with Bitcoin or Litecoin, I will get another video out to you guys soon. As always, if you liked this, give me a thumbs up. Oh, excuse me. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You can get that belly bell. And I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.